Know who it is. This is I'm that guy, and today we're going to be talking about the future of schooling. Chat. If you don't know, at least here in the United States, since antiquity, school has not changed, man. School has not changed, and at some parts, school has digressed. Man, there are so many just flaws with school, man. And school does not want to catch up with the times. They don't want to be in the times. They want to be like, oh, you need to be able to do this on your own, to do that on your own, to do this on your own. When Chat GPT can do it all for you. Now, Chat, I'm not saying being independent is a bad thing or knowing how to do things on your own is a bad thing. But when it comes to technology, you also need to know how to rely on technology, chat. You need to know how to use technology. And school really is not doing that, at least here in the United States. But in China, they see the flaws in school, they see the improvements they can make. And this is how China is making the classroom of the future. So let's see if this is truly the future of schooling. All right. COVID-19 may have got us Zoom classes and kids, cutting in and out of classes, doing this, screenshotting themselves and all this shit. But, chat, could there be a future, right? Where you're sitting in class and you're learning how to, I don't know, build a robot or some shit. Let's just go check it out.
Some people say, if you come to China and want to learn about the past, go to Beijing. If you want to know the present modern China, go to Shanghai. But if you want to know what the future looks like, go to Shenzhen. And I agree, Shenzhen is a vibrant young metropolis with an urban planning that emphasizes sustainability, efficient public transportation, and smart city technologies. Shenzhen is also well known for having some of the best and most modern schools in the whole country. Many schools in Shenzhen are equipped with smart classroom technologies, with digital whiteboards, tablets, and online learning platforms. The integration of technology into the curriculum is common, with coding, robotics, and artificial intelligence being part of the learning experience in some schools.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage.
I will show you an example of what I'm talking about. This is a regular high school in Shenzhen. You will find a lot of open and green spaces. This is the science library. This is also a regular classroom equipped with high-definition screens and 5G. A modern and well-equipped biology laboratory.
That's insane. That's actually insane, bro. I know that school's expensive to go to, but that's actually insane. Chat, I've been to private schools, and honestly, in the United States, if you go to a private school, those look like medieval dungeons, chat. Like the amount of money like you put into a private school for it to simply look older is insane. Is insane. You will not like China is really out here innovating. They said if you're gonna pay $500,000, we're gonna give you a $500,000 classroom, bro. United States gives you cobblestone and brick and like all this type of Bob the Builder shit.
This is a robotics lab.
That's insane.
The school also has a flight simulator for the new C919, an airplane 100% developed and manufactured in China.
Damn, a flight simulator so you can learn how to become a pilot. This is the shit what I'm talking about. They don't have this in the United States. I mean, there are flight simulators you could take, but you have to go to you have to go to a whole different fucking building, bro. You have to go to a whole different facility. This is a high school, chat. They ain't doing flight simulators in high school. They barely want to teach you how to drive in high school, bruh. They don't want to teach you how to pay your taxes in high school. They don't want to teach you how to do shit in high school, bruh. They built. That's what I'm saying. In the United States, it's so old fashioned. It's insane, bro.
Students also come with an artificial intelligence laboratory.
I'm saying, bro, and people want to be like, "Oh, China this, China that." China doing shit for Chinese, bro. They doing shit for their actual people, bro. All United States does is go bomb some random ass country, bro. That's all they do. That's all they put their money into. Bombing random people, finding a random person to go kill. And if they not finding random people to go kill, the kids coming out there and shooting up the school themselves. Bruh, like, bruh, are you serious?
Also spaces dedicated to art,
Bro, this is
like
so...
a dance practicing hall, a music classroom, and a theater for performances and ceremonies.
We have big ass theaters like this in the United States. I'm not gonna say nothing about the music room. There are music classes. I don't know about dance hall, but bitch, you can turn any room into a dance hall. You just got dance.
Physical activities is also a priority here.
Damn, oh my gosh, them floors look squeaky clean. Them shits look hard as fuck though. I know if you bust your ass on this floor, you're getting your shit busted. Your ankles you cannot, boy. I know taking people's ankles is a common occurrence here.
So spaces for sports and
Yeah,
different
that shit looked all the way off. I'm not gonna hold you. From release to whatever the fuck that was, that shit was all the way off.
disciplines can be found all around the school. This is also the cafeteria and
This is a high school, bro. Just keep that shit in mind. This is a high school. You have to go to some colleges to get this type of just a quarter of this type of luxury, bro.
students' dormitories.
Dormitories, bruh. I knew this was an expensive ass school, but this is like you literally have to go to college, some colleges to get a quarter of this type of luxury.
So basically, this is the quality of some high schools in Shenzhen.
This is the library, bro. This library looks so inviting. It makes you want to study. Bro, the other and libraries here in the United States, they look like some damn Hogwarts shit. You got books lined up to the ceiling. This shit looks so overwhelming. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing up in there. You got computers half a century old, bro, running all on fucking Bing and Internet Explorer. You got some dusty ass, like, bro, this shit. It looks nice, looks clean, looks inviting, bro. You can sit down with a cup of tea and actually you feel like you could get some shit done up in here. This shit looks like you get some shit done. And these United States schools, bro, they be looking like fucking haunted houses, bro. Looking like ghouls and creatures from the Black Lagoon live up in there, bro.
Today, I am visiting Leaderson in Fujian Province, a technology company that specializes in the manufacturing of Internet of Things products. They're also developing several technologies for what is the classroom of the future today.
I like, because I was going to say some shit. I was going to say, if they're just adding new technology into the classroom, if you're just adding fucking smart boards and fucking LED lights, that shit is not the future. You're just adding random goofy shit. Like, you can have LED lights anywhere. You can have LED lights in the bathroom. It's not the bathroom of the future. It's the bathroom with LED lights. I'm liking how they actually have like AI courses and computer labs and all shit actually centered around STEM and technology. These people are gonna be running the future. We got fucking teachers that hate using technology, bruh. That hate it, bruh. Are you serious? Are you serious? Bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm a strong advocate, bro. Let me use technology when I'm taking tests. Let me use technology when I'm doing homework. Let me use technology throughout my daily life, bro. Because technology in the 21st century is interwoven with people's daily lives. They're talking about what happens if you don't have technology. I probably will fucking die. My house is ran on technology, bro. I use Wi-Fi for everything. My money is in my bank account, and that shit is on my phone, bro. If shit goes that bad, I'm probably gonna eat people. I don't know.
Now, one of the projects or the products that this brand Leaderson is working on is kind of like the classroom of the...
Let me check if sound is good. Yeah. Hello? All right. Just making sure.
future. I like to call it like that because we can see a lot of technology embedded in these kind of spaces to ensure a better learning process for kids. Here in China, the efforts that the authorities are putting on education are huge. And that's why these kind of companies are.
Bruh, and the United States wonder why they losing. Bro, they be cutting budgets to education all the fucking time, bro. Underpaying teachers and shit. And they're like, man, China this, China that. China actually gives a fuck about their people, at least. At least they ain't bombing. They ain't going on damn missions all over the damn world, bruh. Trying to police everybody, being the world snitch. Like, damn. And then the people bruh, don't let me get into this foreign policy shit. But anyway, at least these people are actually trying to help their people. They realize that if you have an educated population, that is going to improve your economy. That is going to improve the lifestyle of most people living there. Y'all want to cut budgets to education so you can go and fund a rocket to go and blow up a high school. What the hell is wrong with you,
bruh? Also developing these kind of technologies.
Well, to have a better understanding of Chinese education, the country implemented 9 years of compulsory education in the 1980s. It covered 6 years of primary education and 3 years of junior secondary education. There are approximately 150,000 primary schools in China and roughly 105.
I feel like that's a low fucking number, considering their population.
Secondary education. There are approximately 150
primary schools. That's like elementary schools. I guess elementary, you could consider primary middle school as well, but mostly like elementary, middle school. Yeah, I guess that's a fair number because it's like kids grow up super fucking fast. Who gives a shit?
50,000 primary schools in China and roughly 105 million students enrolled in primary schools.
See, that shit don't even make sense, bro. That's what I'm saying. I said that shit don't even make sense. You have 150 million students enrolled, and then you have 150,000. I don't know.
That's a lot of students. But what is really impressive is that the net enrollment rate for primary education has consistently been above 99%, indicating almost universal access.
I mean, that's what they report. I mean, governments would be reporting all types of shit, bro. If I was a government, I'll probably report the same fucking thing. I'll be like, bro, 99% high education, 99% literacy, 99% like, bro, I'm reporting everything 99%. Fuck around.
For example, we are checking some of the lamps that they're using in the classrooms.
Who else is going to take the time to run this damn stuff?
Nowadays, so they're trying to implement more and more is this kind of lamp that we have on top of me. They're kind of directing the light to the students down there. So the light is not spread all around the room. That will ensure a better focus on each student rather than a more
or is it just a
or irregular
lamps in the like, I don't really give a shit for the lighting per se unless it's like a completely dark room. But it's like, I don't know. I ain't never had a light on me and be like, oh yeah, this improves my focus.
Lighting all around the classroom. They also have some sensors that can detect the natural lighting in the classroom so they can identify which spots in the classroom needs more light.
Well, China has around...
I don't give a fuck about light, bro. I want like actual policies and shit.
Around 80,000 junior secondary schools and about 14,000 senior secondary schools.
Okay.
There has been significant growth in enrollment rates
that's what I'm saying. You have 150 million people enrolling in primary schools, and it's like not everyone's gonna go to secondary school. Of course, you're gonna have kids dropping out and all that bullshit. But it's like I don't know. You have such a large population.
High school level. The gross enrollment rate for secondary education reached approximately...
That's the other thing. That's like, how can you literally get kids, like, especially like in China, how were you able to be accommodating to kids on this like individualistic level, bro? Because you have so many fucking people, bro. It's kind of crazy. You really can't. I'm not saying you have to, but it would be nice if you could. I mean, that's why they have tutors and shit too, but it's so difficult to actually like really connect with anyone if there's literally you're dealing with everybody. That's kind of crazy.
89% by 2020. Approximately 60 million students are enrolled in junior secondary schools. and around 24 million in senior secondary schools. The government has also promoted vocational education to provide alternative pathways for students, ensuring also that those who do not want to pursue.
Oh, buddy, you coming in with that right hook, boy. I'm knocking half of y'all asleep, half of y'all done, half of y'all. Actually, I want like the whole class to come take me on, because honestly, I feel like I can really piece up a good 75, if not 85% of y'all. Y'all just look like victims to me. Like I'm gonna give you a head of knuck. I'm gonna give you a damn, you know, swirly, an atomic wedgie. Like,
Academic routes can still have access to quality education and training, which is very positive.
plus their culture is different.
Wow, so I'm eligible for 5G home internet with no exploding bills?
What's the catch? No catch.
United States, you can you like I don't know. Maybe these I don't know. United States.
We can see also some
United
screens.
States don't have a big emphasis on education. They have a big emphasis on trying to scam motherfuckers. The United States is a damn
in the back
scam.
nowadays.
It's a giant scam. It's literally a giant scam. Harvard only wants smart people to go to their school. I used to think this shit in my head. I was like, what makes Harvard better than the rest of these schools? Cause they ain't shit in Harvard. They're gonna tell you that's gonna be somehow more valuable, or they're not gonna tell you anywhere else, or you can't access anywhere else unless you go to Harvard. They're gonna tell you the same shit. So I was like, what makes Harvard more valuable? Literally fucking nothing. Their alumni, and their alumni is the majority of who you think are like Harvard alumni are dropouts of Harvard. Because the one thing is like when you're smart and you go to Harvard, you realize you don't need to go to Harvard. That's like the common occurrence amongst their alumni. Like you're so smart, you realize this shit's a scam and you don't need to be there.
Days in most of the classrooms in China, and I'm surprised about
I don't
that.
even know why we have Ivy League schools and all this bullshit. We should just have college. First of all, I'm a strong advocate of free education and free healthcare, because honestly, if you have free education, you should just have universal access to education. That should like you shouldn't bar somebody from being uneducated or lack of education due to a financial circumstance, or somebody even worse being living in a terrible living conditions health wise due to financial circumstance. I feel like both of those should be free, but of course, like United States is a damn scam. Like I don't know, bro.
They're using just this kind of screens
Bro, I'm so off topic. I'm talking about so many different social policies,
rather
bro.
than just the traditional blackboards. These kind of screens also have anti-reflective technologies to make it better for the students to understand.
People are like, well, actually, you could get a scholarship. Well, actually, you could get a scholarship. It's like, yeah, you could get a scholarship, but there are so many times where you will have a person who's way, way qualified to get a scholarship and they just don't. And it's like, it's so stupid that your response is you could get a scholarship. Scholarships are like fucking winning the lottery, bro. And 99% of the time, scholarships don't pay for your full fucking education. They pay for a part of it. So you have to either be fucking Einstein and then get one of those great scholarships that pay for your education. Be a top 1%er in sports so they can pay for your education. Or like you have to do so many extra shit than just be passionate about school. Like why can't a person that makes A's and B's go to fucking Harvard and get their degree and just do what they want to do? Or a person trying to figure shit out be able to go to school for free and be able to like figure shit out. Why do I have to put myself in a fucking hole of fucking debt and may or may not be able to use my degree to be applicable towards my life? That is insane. You understand how insane that is? Oh my gosh, bro.
And see the content that the teacher is sharing with the students.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the Gaokao, which is the most important exam for Chinese high school students, determining the eligibility for higher education institutions. This exam is actually...
I know the government got money to pay for people's colleges, bro. You giving $500 million to all these fucking other countries, bro. You giving $500 million. You giving checks out like you owe them something. Like what the fuck? Like Who gives a fuck? Like,
Highly
I don't
competitive
know.
and is very stressful for students. They actually spend years preparing just for this. This exam includes subjects such as Chinese, mathematics, English, and either science or humanities comprehension.
That's one thing in China. That's one thing in China. But they're like people always fantasize about going to these places. Well, people don't really, at least here in the United States, people don't really. I don't hear a lot of people fantasizing. Well, I'm in the Midwest, so these ignorant motherfuckers probably wouldn't even know where fucking China is. But uh, like, dude, a lot of people like fantasizing about going to Japan and going to these like Asian countries because they're so cultured, they're so nice. The work life balance over there is fucking hell. Your life is work until you die. That's the balance. The balance comes when death happens. Like, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like these kids, bro. I feel bad for these kids because even though you have all these type of programs that are beneficial for you, and I feel like high school, like I feel like the only like I feel like schooling should matter all the way through school. Like there shouldn't be a point where, oh yeah, everything you did in high school, like basically when you come into college in the United States, everything you did in high school does not matter. It literally is not applicable. It's literally not applicable. I feel like that should change. I feel like your shit from high school should actually at least be a, if anything, benefit you in college. If you were just fucking scraping by in high school, then fuck like it's of course it's not gonna benefit you any. I don't feel like it should be. I don't feel like it should be a disadvantage for you in college. But I feel like if you do and put in the effort and you do get A's, or if you're getting high scores on stuff like this, you should be able to like it should apply in college as well. It should be like, oh, you're a very good student, so we're gonna, boom, 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 get you some credits or some shit. But these motherfuckers, they gotta study.
Comprehensive tests, depending basically on the student's chosen track.
That is insane. That is insane. That's like the one thing I wouldn't want to do. That's why I'm like, bro, I would never want to live like have kids and live in this because they're gonna be talking to me talking about how much homework they have over summer break. I know damn well I don't even know what that fucking feels like, bro. That shit's I don't know.
Students. We can see also there are several cameras all around, and it's because during the pandemic the learning process didn't stop. Instead of that, it moved to distant learning, which means kids can connect to the class and they can still kind of assist
Same thing happened in the United States. That shit wasn't anything special. What do you think? You just stopped school, bitch? Like who?
to the lesson that day. Actually, if some kids for some reason cannot go to class that day, the class might be recorded and they can also have access later on.
I feel like this shit should always be, honestly. I feel like the pandemic honestly improved schooling, like actually gave a boost to schooling because schools before the pandemic were halfway medieval and now they have reached industrial revolution like a bit capabilities, bro.
To the information that they learned in the space.
It is also quite interesting to learn how committed the government is with the education. The Chinese government has committed to spending at least 4% of its GDP on education. This is a target that has been met in recent years.
How much of United States GDP is spent on education? How much of United States, I know it's not 4%, GDP is spent on education. All right. United States spent 3.6% of its GDP on elementary schools, and secondary education is 2.6%. How the fuck does that make any fucking sense? How the fuck does that make any sense? List of countries spending on education percentage of GDP. 6.1. The Marshall Islands 15.8. Cuba 11.5. Micronesia. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fuck. Where's the United States? Fucking 36 on the list. After fucking a list of nobody countries, we spent 6.1% of our GDP on education. It doesn't feel like it, bro. I don't know where that fucking 6.1% is going. Schools have not changed 4.1%. We're like literally 2% below, 2% above Afghanistan. Literally a country that has been bombed for the last 20 years. We're 2% above. This is absolutely sad. Where the fuck is the money going? That's my question. Because if these motherfuckers got AI technology and all this shit, where the fuck is the money at? Where's the 6.1%?
As I said, this commitment underscores the importance placed on education as a foundation for national development. Actually, in
Because
recent years,
I've yet to see a school like this, bro. I've yet to see a clean ass school like this. I've yet to see. I'm gonna pull up some American schools.
China's education budget has seen
I'm gonna
steady
pull up the most modern school in America, bro. The most futuristic school in America.
increases. For instance,
I
in
guarantee you, the most futuristic school in America looks like a fucking industrial meat packing plant. That shit is horrid.
2020, the total expenditure on education was approximately 5.3 trillion yuan. That's about 830 billion US dollars. This represents a substantial investment in the sector.
Like, we don't have schools like this. And just looking at the GDP, how come we spend more money on elementary school than we do on like actual school that fucking matters? I know I said I feel like all schools should matter, but elementary school is basically babysitting, bro. That shit that is 100%, 109% babysitting. 109% babysitting. You're babysitting, bro. Like, once you get into middle school, high school, that's when actual school begins. That's when school actually begins, bro. No way. No way.
We also see different kind of features and devices that are designed for classrooms, like air purifiers. If a kid might be sick and
Oh
might
my gosh, bro. You know what we have for air purifiers? We have fucking cover your mouth, bro.
not have the symptoms yet, but
Looking ass. That's what we got for air purifiers. Looking ass.
probably they can spread still the virus to the classroom. These kind of devices can actually purify the air in the classroom.
I mean, of course the kids can probably still spread viruses and shit, but that's a help, bro. At least they got some shit to help. At least, even if it helps a little bit.
Which is very clever.
What the fuck is that?
Now, significant funds are allocated for the construction and renovation of school buildings.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, make the school more inviting. Make the school more like it doesn't look like a fucking like I'm in a sweatshop, bro. Like I'm like the I don't give a shit. I hate when lights be staring down on me like I'm the main character in the damn play, bro.
Particularly in rural areas. This includes modernizing facilities and ensuring that schools are equipped with the necessary educational technologies. Investments are also made in improving teacher salaries and providing ongoing professional development and training to enhance the
This shit is just like also part of their culture because you won't ever see no fucking devious licks happening in China, bro. This is like I would say it's partially because even before devious licks, like what the fuck did we have? And then after devious licks, it just gave them even more reasons to be like, well, you guys can't be responsible for the fucking 3 pencils we give to you for the 5 years that you're here.
quality of teaching.
Golly, bro.
I was also checking the tables and chairs that are specially designed for the position of the kids when they're studying or they're learning, and they also have a different feature for
But
resting,
honestly, I feel like this
these.
rigorous curriculum that they be giving these kids in China really be setting them up for success, man. Because like when you in the United States and you're in high school, bruh, I don't give a fuck what high school you go to. Once you go into college, that shit is a fucking culture shock. You don't understand like the amount of responsibility you're given in high school compared to college is absolutely insane. The differences are insane. And like the amount of like basically like, oh, I can do this shit with free of consequence. Like I can like in college I cannot go to class and they're not gonna say shit. I just don't go. But it's like it when that shit, especially for freshmen going into college, it's like, how the fuck do I like operate? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't in high school, I'm just trying to fucking basically like the habits I built in high school are so were acute to my responsibilities in high school. Like I have to do this, this, or that, and then I'll face this consequence if I don't do it. But now it's like, what is my consequence?
Chair we have here is adjustable.
I don't
So
know.
here in China, for example, nap is something really important. Actually, kids
Oh, the chair's not attached to the fucking desk like you're a prisoner. I'm surprised in the United States they don't just chain your fucking ankles to the desk.
enjoy the nap time during their class schedule. This can be adapted. So this is like a more
They have
comfortable
nap
position.
time. They have nap time in high school. Oh my fucking god! 100% China is just taking the cake. They have nap time, bro. Nap time in high school. Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass in the middle of class? We can take a nap. Oh my fucking, bro. Like United States, bro. United States, bro. We basically have fucking Guantanamo fucking Bay when it comes to classrooms. God forbid you close your fucking eyes. The teacher's either smacking your fucking desk, taking away your chair so you're standing up on some fucking literally Guantanamo Bay type torture, sleep deprivation torture, or some shit like, damn, have me wake up 6 in the fucking morning coming up to school. You don't think I'm tired?
Position for kids to have a nap. And actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen some videos that went viral that kids are using
I don't be on Chinese internet.
these kind of tables to adjust them and take a nap. I'll show you these kind of videos.
Bruh. Oh my gosh, bruh. Please bring back nap time, bro. Please bring back nap time. That shit is a savior. Okay, first of all, I'm not cranking my fucking desk doing all this extra bullshit. I'm probably just gonna sleep upright. I ain't gonna hold you.
I actually used to sell apartments for $9.45 an hour.
I had a wife
945. What kind of apartment?
and 2 kids that I had to support.
Bro, you sold fucking Monopoly apartments. Them shits were not real.
The investment in digital learning platforms or resources is also huge, and this was seen during the COVID-19 pandemic time when online education became essential. Actually, efforts continue now to expand access to digital education in remote areas. There is funding for development of smart classrooms equipped with modern educational technologies to enhance the learning experience.
And also little lamps. Of course, they're using the same kind of technology with kind of panels inside that can direct the light in a better way. They're using this
This motherfucker loves lighting, bro.
kind of warm light technology not to make the eyes so tired when they're studying. So as you can tell, they're using different kind of technologies in these kind of spaces to improve the educational process for young people and kids in China. And actually, there are several middle and high schools in China already using all these kind of devices and tech within the classrooms.
Something that I personally believe is a wonderful achievement is that access to education in China has really improved over the past few decades. There are significant achievements in universal primary education. They have expanded secondary and higher education enrollment.
That shit kind of looks.
And also the efforts to reduce disparities between urban and rural areas are very remarkable. The government's sustained investment and reform efforts have played a crucial role in this
You know what's
advancement.
so crazy, bro? I have yet to see a fat motherfucker in this film. Where they at? Where they at? I know China ain't no beast, but what the hell?
This has helped to position China as a country
I've yet to see a fat motherfucker in this film.
with broad and growing educational access.
Where my big bones at, bro? Oh, there he is. I just saw him. Reverse. There. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be more like the portion sizes in China. You're gonna have to, I don't know, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money because that shit is very small. I don't think nobody gonna be out here looking like damn, like a clunker.
In China, higher education has expanded rapidly. The number of universities and colleges are increasing
I don't
significantly.
even know what the fuck.
Actually, by 2020, China had over
that is.
2,700
Big ass screen.
higher education institutions. Now, this number is really impressive because the gross enrollment rate in higher education increased from about 3.4% in 1990 to over 54% in 2020. This reflects a broader access to university education.
That shit looks dope as hell, bro.
I'm going to be wandering around nice and beautiful places
Got me out here feeling that FOMO.
here in China and documenting about it. I will also be Instagramming my day-to-day and my trips in this awesome country. Feel free to follow me and leave your comments and impression over there about life in China. I will leave the link to my account in the description down below.
All right, let's go and watch some. What's the most futuristic school in the United States, bro?